All right. And we are live. There's the hotel. We are on Lakeshore. I'll get walking. Let's get some better signal here. Thursday, apologies for that, but we're here in North Bay, and you remember last time in June I made a sunrise stream as well. I woke up a little later that day though, since I was arriving around like 10 p.m. last time at night. I was a little tired. But we are in a different part of town now. So this is Lakeshore Road or Boulevard. And we are much south of the main city. The time is literally just past 5:10 a.m. and we're gonna try and catch a sunrise, eh? So the sun rises a little bit and a little bit whoa there. My gimbal just died. What? That's interesting. Nothing wants to work today. Okay then. Hey Alex, Phuket Walk. Let's see if I can get some light on myself. Hello. Oh my god. For what setup I have, the hardware side of it is giving me more troubles than anything right now. My gimbal just died from absolutely no reason. So I have to go handheld. Secondly, my cable just stopped working. So even though I have many power banks, I cannot charge my phone. This is just not going too well. But, you know, at least my phone is charged up to the max. How are you doing, Alex? Let me know how the video is. I know it's kind of dark, but if it's laggy or anything, hey, there's a deer. Shit, it's so dark you can't see the deer, but it's pretty cool. He was a real nice fella. Yeah, and it's funny, Alex, the software side of it is usually what gets you, but this time all my hardware is breaking. Maybe it's too overwhelmed from the power of the new setup. Well, it's a great journey with you in the chat, right? Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Video smooth and audio is also smooth and good. Amazing. That's what we like to hear. Yesterday in the woods, I kind of had it going for me. I mean, I don't know what I was really expecting, but the woods were really bad reception. But it's okay, we're in the city now, and we're only streaming in 1080p, although we are doing the Johnny setup and what T-Shots is also using. We are streaming over a server. It's going to my computer at home, which is never sleeping, it's always on. And then my computer is utilizing OBS in order to push all that into YouTube. So that makes it for a pretty good and reliable stream. I mean, you know, the stream's never gonna go out because my OBS at home can stream on and on and on. The only, you know, variable, I guess, is solely the connection of where I am located. I don't know if you can see the stars or not, but the stars are very visible to the naked eye. You don't have to squint or anything. We are so north that we don't have any kind of pollution. It's actually very, very clear. Oh, and so that means, by the way, which I can't, like, if I'm going to change a setup, I have to have this, but I have Streamlabs plugin installed into OBS. So if anyone super chats or memberships, those pop-ups will be right on the bottom right for you guys on YouTube. The only downside is I can't see them. I can't see them since they're being added. They're being like put together, right? Here's the stream. It goes to my computer. It adds the Streamlabs pop-up for super chat, and then it pushes to YouTube. So I can't see this. I can't see anything concerning Streamlabs or the final output, but I can see the chat on my screen. Craig O'Connor is here. Good morning, sir. Happy to have you here with us. Welcome to North Bay, and welcome to another sunrise stream. We are a little bit far from sunrise. It is at around 7 a.m. So we have some 2 hours to go. But I'm not missing out on anything because the breakfast in hotel is from 6:30 to 9:30. I'll be back for 9:30 for sure. Oh shit, let me check that, Alex. Stabilization. Let me check that. I totally forgot. Stream video. Low light. Thanks for reminding me, Alex. I'm gonna try cinematic. There we go. Alright, it should be better now. I turned on cinematic. So, yes, I am going handheld, so no gimbal. Well, I mean, I would have used the gimbal, but it lied to me. When I was in the room, the gimbal said it's full power, all 4 bars light up. As soon as I go outside and plug it in, oh no, I'm tired. No more gimbal for you. As soon as it has to be put to work, the gimbal just gives out. Why wouldn't it? Here's a nice patio restaurant that I believe opens up for more evening time. Dinner is served. Kitchen and market. LCBO is open. Right now we're just walking along Lakeshore. I'm walking north. I don't know how far I'm gonna go. Obviously I'm not gonna cross the entire city, but maybe we'll check out the lake. I mean, it makes just as much sense. On Lake Nipissing, the connection is much better than on Lake Ontario. You guys might remember from June when I took the Chief Command 2 tour boat. I was touring the Manitou Islands. Yeah, so what I was saying, on the tour boat, the connection stayed all throughout. The only hiccup was when I went inside the boat to get some food. But I guess that was just the construction of the boat blocking signal. We're supposed to cross some rail tracks up ahead, and those rail tracks, it's actually the Canadian Northland Railway. You might have heard me, Henry, or just on the news Ontario's planning to revive the Northlander train, which will be a train that runs from Toronto, which is the south of province, and the train will run north, runs through Timmins, Sudbury, North Bay. It'll be a incredible connection, so you don't have to take a whole bunch of buses or like GO trains, via trains, stuff that doesn't really go to where you want but close enough, and then you have to take a connection. So it'll be nice to take just one train to North Bay, for example, and maybe even for the Palmers, Brad and Marie, maybe they'll be able to take the train down instead of driving. That would also be cool, I think, for them. I know when that train starts up, I'll be making another trip out here for sure. I know Henry will, because he doesn't have a car. So I think he would embrace that opportunity for sure. And just as a side note, I think I woke up today, I looked at the time, 4:30 a.m. I was like, 4:30? Who could possibly be up at this time? And should I go live? Then I remembered Alex in Thailand. Alex is awake. Hey, Alex, is Romewitz sign with you or just you today? There's the Franklin Motel, tent and trailer park. I see an intersection up ahead. I almost never went live this early, Alex. But I figured you'd appreciate, what is it for you? Early evening stream? I was thinking about just going live a little later, closer to the actual sunrise. But I have a bunch of power banks. If my cable hadn't failed at the last moment, I could promise like a 4 or 5 hour stream before everyone wakes up. But we'll see what we can do. I have just a very short cable from my gimbal, and I have a power bank. All right, have a good day at work, Craig. Thanks for stopping in so early in the morning. I hope you have the best Thursday. And you know what Thursday means? That means tomorrow's Friday, and that means the weekend's here. So don't work too hard. It's not a super chat, but there I am. Cheers, Craig. Thanks for being here. Oh, she's at work right now. Okay. Yeah, no worries. It is about that time there. Not quite home time yet. There's a Star Motel across the street. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning. Good to see you here. Thanks for popping in. Now, you guys might remember this plaza. I did my goodbye stream from here in June. This was my last stream from North Bay. After that, I did a stream driving from what was it, Bracebridge to Barrie. Oh, that was a fun one. It probably had no connection, like halfway. But there is a metro. And as we get more light from lights on the street, we'll get better reception or better streaming. There's Shell. And as we were driving in yesterday to the city, we actually saw they had like a marathon of sorts along Lakeshore, which was pretty cool. They had, we didn't see much runners, but I think just the closing up. They did have some people running there. There's a Wendy's and Tim Hortons. Wendy's and Tim Hortons. Already open. Of course it is. Perfect timing. I did not even have to slow down. Hey, Brad Palmer, happy Thursday. Look where we are. We're in North Bay. Good morning, Brad. I guess you're having your coffee and getting ready for work as well. We're just walking along Lakeshore here. There's the Wendy's and Tim Hortons. And we have Fabricland. Fabricland, which is all but extinct in Toronto. They have a bus stop, so they must have buses here. I haven't seen a single bus yet. I did see a bus last time I was here. Hey, there's Nightbot. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. And subscribe if new, but I know Brad and Alex and Craig and Kevin are subscribed. So thank you all. Just having your first coffee and chilling. That's right, Brad. That's a good time to do that. Right before 6 a.m. And the peace and quiet, how is Bobby doing? Still sleeping? Or no? I'm guessing it might be time for a walk. Yeah, it's an old chain, Brad. We used to have a couple Fabriclands in Toronto, but, you know, there's other places that put it out of business, of course. It's pretty cool seeing one here still. And I think it's much older than 25 years. Here's a Popeyes, Subway, Quesada, BK. There's also a Dairy Queen coming up. DQ with that orange Julius. And we have a Galaxy Cinemas, or basically just Cineplex, along with No Frills Giant Tiger. This is one of the other plazas in North Bay. I think I was correct last time when I said Northgate Mall is the biggest. This is Howard at Lakeshore. Oh, is that right, Brad? He's too small there for a walk? Hey, there's a sleep country. That's where most people are right now. Sleeping. Most of this audience, at least. I wonder if I do exclusively sunrise and night streams, if the audience will eventually change to a different continent. Drop all the Canadian viewers. Just have like Thailand or Japan or something on the chats. There's a Shoppers, which is surprisingly closed. And it's also, surprisingly, only open until 10. Oh, that guy could have easily went, but thanks for letting me through, I guess. Hey, Zach Tong, how are you? East Side Mario. Boom bada bing. Bam bada boom bada bing. Oh, I see, Brad. The second shot is just kicking in. That makes sense. It's okay. There's plenty of time for more walks in the future. There's Mulligan. There's about a 50% chance I said that wrong. Hey, this is cool about Moblin. That's the software I'm using to stream. Not only does it tell me the current bit rate, which is maxed out at 15, it also tells me the total usage for the stream. So for just half hour, we used about 3 gigabytes. We uploaded 3 gigabytes about. I don't know how much download speed. I don't know how much download data that took. But it has to be less. Because we're mostly uploading and just a little download for the chat. I know Henry Triple T wakes up pretty early, but he never goes into the chat. I can guarantee he's awake already. He might be even watching. Hey, Henry. There's that Dairy Queen I mentioned. Yeah, we're doing all right here, Zach. Thanks for hopping on the stream this early. I know sunrises are not really my thing. I can never seem to wake up early when I want to. When I don't need to, though, I wake up early as heck. But I've been getting my sleep schedule in order during school, so I have some leeway in terms of waking up in the morning. Brad says, "Hey Henry, if you're lurking. Happy Thursday indeed." There's no trolls, Henry. You can come out. Mitsubishi Motors. Hey, I see a McDonald's up ahead. That's my secondary choice after Starbucks for morning caffeine. What do you guys think? Should we pop in if it's open and get a morning beverage? Zach says, nice. North Bay has a Long and McKeed. It is nice. Those stores are, for some reason, kind of scarce. Here's a Hertz rental location. So I guess you could fly here and then rent a car and drive back to Toronto. That's possible. I mean, they only have three cars right now. They have a Toyota Corolla hybrid available. They have a Hyundai Elantra and a, what is that? Kia in the back. Brad says, you like that it's so dark out, but you can still see everything. Yeah, the phone does a great job. Of course, by naked eye, you can see in the dark. But it is impressive that the phone can still do this. I mean, granted, the green orbs are here on iPhone. Yeah, I know there is, Brad. I know. But I guess if you were like had this weird plan of like landing and then just walking through the city and then renting a car, instead of renting a car close to the airport, you could. Yeah, like I said, Brad, I've been getting my sleep schedule in order during school, so I do have some leeway in terms of getting up. It's just that my schedule was so fucked up during summer with work and working late and going to sleep at like 2 a.m. that it was very tiring on my body to then also try and get up at 4. You know, I was getting like 3-4 hours of sleep sometimes, getting up at 7 and stuff, which is not good. But I can get up early, generally. And I like getting up early because you get, like they say, the early bird gets the worm. So why not? It's a peaceful time. If you're not in Toronto. If you're in Toronto, you wake up at 4, you're gonna have like a fire truck running by. You're gonna have that crackhead on the street. There's McDonald's. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. It seems like they might be open. $1 coffee, here we come, right? $1.15 or $1.25 or so, plus tax. So like maybe $2. Cannot be that, but I know Starbucks. They're not open yet. What is this? When do they open? I wonder if we can go through the drive-thru. Probably not, eh? Why is McDonald's not open? What is this McFoolery? Okay. I guess no $1 coffee for us. They are McTrolling us. There's Pizza Hut. Now thing, all positions. That's probably in 15 minutes, Brad. Yeah, probably I'll get it on the way back then. QP Bureau de North Bay. There's a KFC. Next level rides. Is that a glow in the dark sign? Pretty sick. I just saw a sign for downtown North Bay. Try the new zero sugar sparkling quenchers in refreshing mocktail flavors from Tim's. Indeed, Zach, it is pretty quiet. There's Charles. Why did it turn the lights? There's literally nobody crossing. But since it did turn the lights, I'll take the opportunity and cross the street. Why the heck not? I saw there's a Tim Hortons on the left. We'll see if that's open. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. What time is it? 5:50? Yeah, I guess everything does open at 6 a.m. Makes sense. I forgot I have the time in Moblin. I could have just looked there. I'm so used to Prism and Streamlabs that don't have any information about your phone. Really nice that here I can see my battery percentage. I can see how hot it is and also the time. I also have a whole bunch of options that Streamlabs doesn't have. So that's pretty nice. I can change where the microphone comes from. So right now the mic, I put the mic to use the front. So as I'm walking forward, you should not be hearing anything from the front. Or like, this is the back, and towards me is the front. So I guess I'm using the phone call mic. Hey, $10 super chat for the coffee fund from Brad. Hey Brad, cheers to you. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll be putting that to good use for sure. Thank you, Brad. Thanks for testing that. Now I know how the super chats appear. It is pretty nice and distinguished here in Moblin. I was afraid I might miss them if it's just a text. Hey, and now you guys can tell me, did you guys see on stream the little pop-up in the corner for the super chat? I must know if it works. Because if it doesn't, that kind of sucks. There's the Tim Hortons. I see the drive-thru is open. The big question is if going inside is open. take a gander and say no. Hey, there's a whole flower here. Oh, flower garden. Very nice. You didn't see it, Brad? That's alright. The Streamlabs plugin is probably broken. That's fine. Should have worked, but can't have everything all at once. I'll fix it when I'm back home. Yeah, it must be the Streamlabs plugin. Probably has an update or something. Of course, just after I leave. The big question is, where do I go? To the left or to the right? I don't know this area. North Bay waterfront. Do we go left or right? I guess we'll see the bridge. And then we'll come back down. I don't know if we'll see much of the railway in the dark, but we can see the plane from above. Brad says straight. Well, is straight, you mean turn that way to the left, or straight along where I'm walking already? There's that fighter jet or plane, military plane. Where I'm going now, Brad. Okay. Fair enough. They have some pilots in there. There's a look back on Lakeshore. That's where we just walked from. And we still don't have any light in the sky. So we keep going. Basically, my plan is, once we have light, we turn back. As long as I get back to the hotel by 9, I'll be good for breakfast. Or I guess if my phone dies because I can't charge it, then that's another option. I'll try my best to charge it with the short cable that I have, but obviously that's gonna be a little hard. But we'll see. We'll see. Of course, today, I brought the big power bank, not the slim one. So it's also going to be non-ergonomic at all. A bridge to the sky. So we're around 52 minutes and we've cracked 5 gigabytes on the stream. I don't know what kind of achievement that is, but it's pretty cool that we'll be able to see how much data we've uploaded to YouTube during the stream. I guess we can keep track of that metric from now on if I'm using Moblin. There's some stuff, but you can't see much. It's too dark. In the town you're in, Zach, you have a plane like that outside the hockey team arena. Really cool. You should post a picture of that. That would be nice to see. We have some planes like that in Toronto around Downsview. That was the previously military airport. And now it just has the Rogers Arena, the joke of a stadium. Rogers Arena is just a bunch of bleachers put together, and they want to have shows there in February. People are gonna freeze out there. Although, you know, if it's Cardi B performing, people are gonna be there regardless. I mean, it sucks that they're gonna have to use the TTC and stuff, but good luck to them. Hope they have fun at the concert. I'm not gonna be there. I guess it's also pretty bad. I mean, they don't have a roof or anything. So it sucks for the performers in the winter as well. I honestly don't know how they're gonna have the concert at the end of February. It's still cold. Heck, if it's a nice winter, there still might be snow on the ground. That'll be something to see. There's the Salvation Army thrift store. You're in a military town, Trenton, Zach. There's a pedestrian bridge. It's 6 a.m., 6:03 a.m. We're about 1 hour away from sunrise. So we should see the sky light up in about half an hour. And then actually see the sun, later than that. But it'll get light really quick, of course. I'm still thinking about that deer we saw right at the beginning of the stream. That was pretty nice. Starting off the day right with the deer sighting. Nice and calm. She wasn't even in a hurry anywhere. So I guess from the street sign we are on Main Street. And this is no longer Lakeshore. I guess Lakeshore went west of here. Yeah, did you see that, Alex? I know it was dark, so you couldn't really see much of the deer. In person, it was cooler. But if I turn my flashlight on, that would obviously scare away the animal. There's a Circle K. There were two of them, Alex? I only saw one. Here's John and Maine. I'll get all my steps in before people wake up here. Dang, even my fitness ring's almost closed off. Or just barely woke up. Alright, have fun lurking, Brad. I guess you're getting ready for work as well. There's a decor store. And we have the Northern Credit Union on the left. Oh, were you born in Oshawa, Zach? Or did you move there as well? Hey, good morning, Dobermill. There's a Good Life Fitness. There's a lot of cars at the gym. Here's the entire town at Good Life. I wonder if they have a swimming pool inside. They probably do, right? There's Fisher. Or, I guess, the southern end of Fisher. Western end. My bad. I always forget that Lakeshore is on the west of North Bay. Not south as in Toronto. I forget that. We're going north. Let's see, free parking. Check. This meter. Do these actually work? I don't know. I don't know if they do. The sidewalk is cooked. Why do they gotta put construction right on the sidewalk? I can't escape the sidewalk, bro. We brought Toronto with us. Hey, there's a North Bay transit bus I saw up ahead. Well, at least this area is well lit. That's all good. We can now actually see where we are walking. There's Cheapskates, quality sporting goods. And we have a TD Bank. Looks like downtown is up. North Bay, 1925 to 2025. 100 years of the city. Or was that for the airport? Here's Wild Street, or Wild. I'd say Wild Street. Let's go down. I can see some buses here. I see some North Bay Transit. Nobody here. Oh, crazy. North Bay Transit and Para Bus Terminal. The Peter Reed Stop. There's some of those blue and white buses. Hey, your birthday's on Saturday, Zach. Happy early birthday. I'd say it's lucky to have on a weekend. I think having a birthday on Friday is even better. Then you have Friday plus the entire weekend to celebrate. Hey, we're just gonna take the exact same route I took last time. Why not? We're just gonna go under the underpass here, past the museum. Although I believe when I was here in June, by the time I got to this place, it was already light out. And I still don't have any light in the sky today. So we have plenty of time to get back to the hotel after checking out the waterfront. If I have to walk all the way back, I might as well stream it, so we're not going to be ending here. We'll just keep going right on back to Lakeshore and stuff. We just have to pass under the railway here, under the tracks. There's a little map here. Downtown North Bay and waterfront. That's where we are, on the right there. I'm trying to figure out, if I walk back on Memorial, I'll end up getting back to the same place, right? I think this is Lakeshore, so we walked up on Main, and Main, that makes sense. So I can just take Memorial back, and that'll get me to Lakeshore. Okay. So I can get back to the hotel easy. Just follow Memorial. Those buses look like some of the buses Liam drives. Yeah, I mean, it's a white bus with a blue stripe, I guess. Not hard to replicate in a game. Here we are at the waterfront. We made it, y'all. There's a statue. Last time I was here, there was a traffic cone on the top. No cars, and also no cars. We're here by the water. There's the Canada flag. I mean the maple leaf. The Canada flag is up there. It's a little windy, and holy hell is it ever chilly. I'll say I'm pretty cold now. The sky's a nice blue now. We're getting some color. Getting closer to that sunrise, eh? About half an hour out. There's the Chief Commando 1, permanently moored on the ground here. Served as a restaurant and bar now. There's also a Beaver Tails location closer to the beach up ahead. Hey Alex, if you're still watching, there's a marina coming up. We all know Phuket Walk is the master of marinas and showing boats and stuff. But we have some marinas here as well. And the boats are not quite as big as they are in Thailand. Yachts and sunrise, that's right. Kind of wet here on the boardwalk. I guess it did rain. There's a police boat. The Vasily is docked at Yacht Heaven in Phuket. That's right. It's one of those big catamarans. There's the Chief Commando 2. Docked but underwater. Does this look any familiar from Brad Palmer's stream? I don't know. North Bay Bandshell. Hey, I see some color in the sky. Look at that. I guess there's a shit ton of clouds. It's just all cloudy and rainy. But that's alright. Even though we're not gonna see the sun, we'll hopefully see the colors. There's the beach. The beach. There's no beaches on the beach though. There ain't nobody out here. Let's go check out the dock. This looks a little spooky. Looks like it belongs in a movie or something. This view here. You can surely hear the water. There's an ice cream place in this building on the right. And that's also the ticket booth for the Chief tour boat. Cruise tickets. Can you see the islands from here? I can barely. But there's the ship. That's the ship that's gonna tour you. It's a double pontoon. Guess just a catamaran after all. There's no debating that. That is surely a catamaran. 100%. If you duck, you can see under it. Just a pontoon. And we're gonna go to the very end. There's the islands right on the horizon. Oh yeah, there's the beauty that will take you out on the waters. Of course, the light just turned off. Great. I don't need lighting or anything. As a look back at the city. Yeah, it is getting brighter out for sure, Brad. But I just realized we have like complete cloud coverage. So we ain't seeing the sun. It's gonna get light, but we're not gonna see the sun. That's alright though. It'll just gradually get lighter. There's a look towards somewhere around there, Sudbury. Somewhere that way. You hope it rains, Brad? Well, I surely don't. It's gonna be cold as fuck tomorrow anyway. I don't want it to be even colder. It's supposed to be 16 tomorrow. It does look like it rained overnight though. Is that not enough? Cheers, Alex. What are we cheersing? Did I miss something? There's a schedule. Wednesday, 5:30, Calendar Bay, Scenic or Dinner Cruise. Thursday, 1 p.m. Manitou Islands. Friday, 5:30, Calendar Bay. Saturday, 1 p.m. Manitou and 5:30 Calendar. And Sunday, 1 p.m. Manitou. September 21st, French River. September 25th and 28th is North Shore. Oh, Alex has been a member for 7 months. Yep, Moblin did not show that. Holy. Thank you, Alex. Cheers. 7 months is a long time. I appreciate your continued support. Thanks for letting me know. I did not get that notification on Moblin. I got the super chat earlier, but not the membership. That's really weird. I guess we get to see only half of the alerts. Cheers, Alex. And also, cheers, Rome with Sign. Sign isn't here, but cheers, Sign as well. Also a member for quite a while. I hope she's done work soon and gets to go home and relax or do a stream. I don't mind that as well. And the time shows 6:38 a.m. So yeah, it makes sense. It's nice and light out. Hey, but I can see the member emojis here. Isn't that funny? I can see the Destination Toronto logo and the Starbucks. Cheers, Alex. There's a better look at the marina now that it's light out. I still can't believe my gimbal gave out on me. Literally the one time I need it, when it's dark out. And what's its problem? I didn't even use it. It was completely charged up. So this is the King's Landing Municipal Wharf. Gimbals can't be trusted, Alex. You're right, you're right. It was a little foolish to expect it to work the entire time. Clean, green, beautiful North Bay. Hi, Kelvin Wu. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Looks like they're getting ready for some digging work or paving. What is that? They're digging up something. They're assembling the army. I did tell you guys it'll get light very, very quick. Unfortunate that we can't see the sun due to cloud cover, but oh well. There's the Homewood Suites by Hilton. What a great location, right by the waterfront. Next time I want to stay here, right in downtown. Even though the Starbucks is not close like in the Hampton Inn from June, but oh well. You gotta make sacrifices sometimes. This looks like a mighty nice place. Here's a Rona. There goes Nightbot once again, taking up the entire screen. And we're back to Maine. I swear there had to be Memorial somewhere. I guess Memorial finishes right here. Oh yeah. Memorial starts right here. And we are back on Maine. You're outside with Bobby and you don't think it rained overnight. Well, maybe not a lot, but it did seem kind of oddly wet in some spots. So now we're walking south on Memorial. I'm making my way slowly back to the hotel now. It'll be a nice 2-hour stream. Well, more than 2 hours. It'll be like 3 hours because we're basically halfway. We're just going all the way back now. Still thinking what I'm gonna do with this damn power bank situation. I gotta charge up my gimbal. I gotta find another cable to use. Well, according to the phone, sunrise is in about 13 minutes. I'd say it's pretty light out. Right on time. Oh, my bad. We're not on Memorial. Memorial is south of us. Or Memorial is that way. It runs along the docks there. We are not on Memorial. We're in between Memorial and Main. I think we'll go over to Main Street and take that back. Just basically the way we came. And then just see how it goes. What is this? Hospital vending machine. Interesting. And I think I've seen that kind of thing even at Humber River Hospital in Toronto. So I guess that's pretty neat. One-stop tech support. We are now over 10 gigabytes on the stream. There's a Days Inn and Suites. There's Algonquin. If I went up Algonquin, I would find myself at the Starbucks. But I'm not gonna do that. There's a CIBC branch right on Fraser and Main. Junior World. Creative Learning. See, that's a pretty cool facade. I like the little sun element. That is pretty cool. I gotta figure out how the heck am I gonna charge my phone here. Oh my god, I am saved. So, my dumbass forgot to check my bag and I had an extra cable this whole time. See, what I was talking about, I have the big power bank, so I'm good on battery, but this cable from the gimbal died. But me being how I am, I completely forgot. But thanks to that, I am saved. Because I forgot to check my bag, and that's a good thing. Otherwise, I would have put this cable away somewhere else. What a genius. It's a good thing I never checked that. The one pocket. There we go. We're good in charging, so now we can go forever. No more worries about stream length. We're just going until we don't want to anymore. What the hell? This is pretty cool. Look at that light. It's like a plant. Hey, yo. We've never seen this. Hey, Henry, if you're watching, how do you fancy this? I think it looks pretty damn sweet for an alleyway. That is very nice. I like how the color is yellowish and not completely white in the lights. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Fancy. Opera Bakery Cafe, they're closed, unfortunately. They have espresso. I could do it with an espresso today. I'll be doing a lot of streaming today. Tomorrow, I think it's Quebec time. I'm wondering how the stream setup is gonna hold up once I'm in Quebec. It's kind of a small city there, small town. We shall see. But today it's all about North Bay. Nipissing University alumni. There's the Abbey. Happy Halloween. Do we have to save a clock tower for Jamie? It's kind of weird not seeing inns, not seeing Innis open, or not seeing Innis period. There's like no convenience store, at least not on this street. Here's Ferguson. There's a look east on Ferguson. And there's a look back at the museum there on Oak. Himalayan Cafe, also closed. Come on, guys, it's 7 a.m. On a Thursday, it's not even the weekend. Gotta open sooner. Paid parking is from 8 a.m. to 4:30. Not bad. Hey, here's a patio at the Moose's Cookhouse. Big Game Sports Bar. There's the Moose. Yes, we Employment Services, Service d'Emploi. There's a 2-for-1 pizza and Downtown Variety, which is, what the hell, also closed. Even the variety store is closed. Hey, Janice Pike and Rick. Hello, happy Thursday morning. There's Wild and Main Street, or Wild. Brad, how do you say this? Wild or Wild? I'm inclined to say willed, but I'm sure I'm wrong. English is not my strong point. Or I mean, you know that by now. KT's Coffee. KT's Coffee. I guess you enter through here as well. What is this? The best place to play in North Bay. Northern Tykes. Indoor playground and party center. Oh. Pretty nice. There's a very nice looking building of a TD branch. What is that? Not another clock tower. Geez, Jamie 1985 is getting everything. All the clock towers today. There's Kiss 1005. .600 count country. North Bay's Rock Station. Welcome back, Alex. As you can see, it is now light outside, but no sun due to insane cloud cover. Yesterday was nicer than today. There's a broken two-piece. Hey, we're almost at 2 hours of stream. No, it's not a clock tower. Never mind. Good morning, Juanita. Have you finally decided to join us? I'm just kidding, of course. Well, good to see you here. Happy Thursday, and thanks for joining on. I think we have a moderator. A moderator in the chat. You've been promoted. Hey, there's 5-pin bowling. Bowling center. Oh, peace and quiet. Holy shit, that vacuum thing was loud. There's Fisher. Shall we go up Fisher or no? A little bit. No. I don't know if there's anything up there. Maybe we'll go back down to the lake just for a bit. Since it's light out, we can see stuff. Stuff we maybe couldn't see before. So let's go back west. Oh, your alarm went out for work. Right, Juanita. That's right. Not for the stream. It was for work. Honda mains on Honda Mania hands mains. What is this? Oh, hands and man, like in French. I see. So Juanita, since you're here, I was letting you know that we are streaming in 1080p, but a little bit different. We are running over a server to the computer at home. And that's uploading to YouTube, so if for some reason my connection here stops, the stream will be running perfectly fine at home. And I can flick it to the be right back screen, which I can actually put video and sound, unlike Streamlabs and others, where I just turn off the camera. So I'll have to update my be right back video with copyright free music, because as it stands, my current Be Right Back screen is copyrighted, so that's not fun. But I'll be updating that, and once I get a better graphics card, I can upgrade the streaming as well to do 1440p and 4K. But, you know, for now, 1080p is good. It's the same as we had on Streamlabs, but it is better in a couple different ways. So first of all, reliability, having the stream running from the computer instead of straight from my phone. Secondly, the SRTLA format that it's running in instead of RTMP is also much better. Also just more stable in its own. So, you know, you're not gonna notice anything really different with the stream. It's still 1080p. But that also means that I'm using Mobilin. I'm not using Streamlabs or Prism Live, so no watermarks, first of all. Second of all, I can see super chats, but I cannot see members for some reason. Like what? Alex did a 7 months of membership earlier, and Mobilin does not show that, unfortunately. But I also had the Streamlabs plugin on OBS at home so that when someone super chats, you guys on YouTube still see the pop-up in the bottom right corner, but apparently that's not working, so thumbs up. I'll have to fix that when I'm back home. For now, we run without any animations. That's the quick rundown of what we're streaming on. I don't know if you care, but there it is. As a moderator, you kind of have to listen to all that. There's the Circle K again. Okay, cool, Juanita. Thanks for caring. See, that's why you're a moderator. You're for the greater good. 126 at the ESO. 126.9. Sounds about right. Let's see if we can get up onto that bridge here. Thanks, Janice. Here's the end of Oak. And I see how we're supposed to get on. So let's go on top of that bridge. Where you can maybe see something from up there. Sightseeing is always good. Here's a little creek. How do I get up on that bridge? Oh, right here. Perfect. Speed limit is 20 kilometers an hour. Don't worry, we're not speeding. Oh yeah, this was a good call. This was a good call, you guys. I'll show you the other side first. That is Main Street that turns into Lakeshore. But look at this view. Let's see how far we can zoom in. 2 times, 5 times, 10 times. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, it is a cool bridge, Janice. I don't know about coolest, but I agree, it's really, really cool. Should we see what's on the other side of the bridge? Let's see. Thanks, Juanita. A reminder to hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Oh, I realized what I'm missing. I'm missing the viewer count. I have no idea how many people are watching. But maybe that's for the better. That's what I'm missing, the viewer count. Yeah. There's no viewer count in Moblin. That's all right. Oh my God, we get to go down a sewer pipe. What the heck is this? $27 watching, Brad. Holy. Thank you guys for watching this early. The clearance is... There's no way. There's no way the clearance is 6 feet. 1.8 meters. Let's see. Oh, I guess it is 6 feet. Just above my head. But that seems really pretty low. I think we got just completely disconnected in there. There's no service whatsoever, but you didn't miss much, guys. You did not miss much. Janice is laughing at that little sewer pipe entrance. It looked really weird from above, in my defense. It didn't look like it's a pedestrian crossing. It looked really, really small. Yeah, I was up pretty early today, Janice. I was up at 4:30 and I went outside about 5:10 a.m. That's where I started the stream. And it was really, really dark. But now as we walk back, literally just tracing back our steps, we'll be able to see much more because it's light. And as you can tell, there's a lot more traffic now. Everyone is woken up and on the way to work. There's a Metrolink car. That's pretty damn cool. Also, there's a GO train. Look at that. There's some GO train cars here up in North Bay. Like I said, I just cannot wait until they finally start up the Northlander train again, so you can take the train up here instead of driving. That will be really, really good. There's a baseball field out there. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if he's watching, but Johnny Strides, thanks for the help setting up stream, guiding me through some of the settings. So this stream is with a little bit of help from Johnny. And of course, a huge thank you to Anthony, who made a whole video of how to set it up. Although some things I had to figure out on my own, nevertheless, but I'm not complaining. You have to work the brain at times and just, if you're not figuring stuff out on your own, then what are you doing? Here's Judge Street. Veterans Fields. Let's see if they get the advance. They don't. Huh. Nobody turning. Parkside Animal Hospital. Your pets will love us. We Shih Tzu not. Well, what the animals will certainly love is this very cool playground. How cool is that? They have like all sorts of animals there. So this is for the animal hospital. That is neat. Oh my god. That's much funner than some kids' playgrounds. Kudos to that animal hospital. They set up a very nice playground. Juanita. Yeah, that sign was something. There's the Tim Hortons. Guac Mexi Grill. Alright, so stacked pancake and breakfast house. Didn't we see that in Niagara Falls? I think there is one there. A little bit out of the touristy area. Happy life. This might be the one store where you change the saying happy life, happy wife. Huh. Happy life without a wife. Northern Auto Park. Yeah, pancakes are awesome, Juanita. I'm looking forward to the pancakes at the hotel breakfast. I gotta remember, I can just not spend money and free breakfast at hotel. They're never too bad. Acceptable. Under the Hood Automotive. Pretty straightforward. All they want to do is go under your hood. It's a pretty snazzed up ATV. Yeah, free is always good, Juanita. I mean, there's a limit, of course. But free is usually better. Hey, Dirt Whedon. Hello, hello. Yeah. Happy life, no wife. That's if you go to the Happy Life cannabis store. You get a happy life, but no happy wife. Southside Pools and Spas. Your pool oasis awaits. Alright, so the McDonald's had better be open by now. It is. We didn't pass the McDonald's, did we? No. Oh, we passed it Tim Hortons. Never mind. There's a trailer store. All sorts of lawnmowers there. Still though. There goes 2 school buses. A reminder that school is on. Summer is over. Jim's Locksmithing. There's that KFC coming up. I don't know if I pointed it out on the way over. But there is a fried chicken place. Hey, there's the McDonald's. Yeah. No sun here, Janice. Oh, it's only cloud cover. Hopefully tomorrow. Manchu restaurant. There was a squirrel. It wasn't Alex though. It was a gray squirrel. Live bait and tackle, North Bay Outfitters. You had fog there in the morning, Dirtweed? In St. Catharines. But the sun's out now. I see. Well, fog is also good. I just don't like the typical Ontario gray sky all the time. It gets a little annoying. You can see in some spots a little bit of blue. But yeah, mostly just clouds and clouds and clouds. This door is still closed. Maybe it's the other one. I didn't see another door. Has to be open. I mean, it's 7:40. Is this one open? I see people inside. Oh, I gotta log in for the points. I'll be right back, guys. We'll get to watch the Christmassy song.
Still can't control it, please? You lost the ship and take the gallon off the spawns. And then you'd have gone in to see Dan. We would have told Dan right away. We're making fun of me.
It is 0. Freeze, all right.
Good morning. Did you say why you can't pull this?
Bring the damn pot. It is steaming. Oh my god.
Sorry for that.
Hey, look at that, Bob. Robert. Hey, Grandpa Bob.
Yeah, that's all we have to do is say, look, if you've got service failure and you've got employees that are refusing to do the work, they're refusing to take the required number of offices, you've got 1 week to fucking straighten this out or we're going to your contract. I would even give you a week. You better hope that you're
All right. Let's go. Let's go back outside. Random dog. Yes, sir. Well, North Bay is very cloudy, Bob. Very cloudy. Why is it so shaky? Thanks, Bob. It is warm, but it's very cloudy. Oh my god, why? I don't know why it's so shaky all of a sudden. Oh my god. Mobilin having some tech issues. Oh. My bad. I somehow triggered the camera preview. So I was seeing the unstabilized footage. Sorry guys. I'm still learning this app. It is now stabilized. Hey Picard, welcome back. Or hello again if you've been lurking. Here's Gertrude. Bob is asking the important questions. Any palmer snipe happening? That's not up to me to say, right? You never know. We may see each other. We may not see each other. We may have a plan. We may not have any plans. Who knows? It is all undecided until complete. 23,500 bucks for a 2020 Jeep. What kind of a trim level even is it? Oh. Hey Bob, aren't you supposed to be at work? It's a Thursday. I appreciate you joining in and joining Juanita. Are you a mod? I think you're a mod. If you are, thanks for being here. I don't know why you never woke up at 5 a.m. Just like Phuket Walk. Hey, there's the Dairy Queen again. Oh, right, you start at 9, Bob. That makes sense. My bad. We get together now, Janice? I don't know if we can. Brad has to go to work. Is Marie still sleeping? Marie might still be sleeping, eh? Hey, good morning, Flick Hunter. It's been a while, I think, since I've seen you in the chats. Welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing well on this Thursday morning. I did not see no high altitude badges, Kelvin. There's a brand new Nissan Murano with a sticker price of $48.8 thousand. Black on black. Hey, Flick Hunter, $10 towards your next coffee. Flick Hunter, I just got a coffee, but cheers to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Flick Hunter. There's a school bus. Oh, I see a big message from Nightbot. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Hey, I like the big tomato. Big tomato on the ground for East Side Mario. Let us see if Shoppers Drug Mart is open. Lettuce. Let us see. Oh, there's something in my eye. Janice says 24 likes. Thank you, Janice, for the update. You're taking over Juanita's role. Maybe you should be the mod. There's the Shoppers Drug Mart. It looks open. Nice. Here's the plaza. There's a giant tiger. The Cineplex, or Galaxy Cinemas. There's a Dollarama, a No Frills, H&R Block, Treasure Hunt. Here's that Sleep Country. There's quite a number of cars here already, actually. A little surprising for a Thursday morning. There's also a Pizzaville and a Pet Value. Pet Value is good. Oh, I just had this realization. I think it's not the Streamlabs problem that Super Chat and Member doesn't show up on screen. I think it's because the Streamlabs widget is behind the camera on the OBS. I'll have to... That's a very stupid mistake. But I think in terms of layers, the video feed is on top of the Streamlabs widget. That's why we can't see it. And guess what? There's no way for me to fix it from here. I have to be at home to fix it, so I guess no Streamlabs widgets, but that's alright. It's not the end of the world. As long as the stream works. There's BK. Flame grilling since 1954. Because I know what I was doing. When I was trying to stream in 4K and it wasn't working, I switched to 1080p. And then I basically just stretched the 1080p feed on OBS to the canvas size, which was 4K. But I forgot that there is a Streamlabs widget. And I think it might have, although in my opinion it should never do that, I think it might have covered up the Streamlabs widget. That would be pretty stupid. Because kind of the whole point of the setup is that I can go away from the city and not touch my computer every time I want to stream. Well, like I said, it's a the stream itself is working, and that's all that matters, really. I'll fix all the small stuff later. There's that fabric land again. Fabric land of the dead. Wendy's and Tim Hortons. Hey, Medano. Happy Thursday morning. We have another moderator in the chat. There's the Nipissing Plaza. Oh, there's a Valley Village. And Toronto Doo-Wop, welcome in. Happy Thursday morning. Unfortunate news for everyone coming in. We are closer to the end of the stream than the start of it. But do not worry. There will be about 3 streams today. I have another stream coming around noon or 1 p.m. for maybe a couple hours or so. And then I have another stream at night. So there's no shortage of streaming today. I'll be live basically the entire day. And if I'm not live, I'm recording a video or something. So you get content either way. Hey, it's Evan Palmer. Welcome in. Hello, hello. It'll be interesting to see how many steps I've done. And it'll be very accurate to the stream because I have not done anything except get up out of bed, and basically I went out and just started the stream right away. So we'll check on my step count at the end of the stream. There's the brick. We have Value Village. Hey, the beer store looks a little different. That's a old looking sign. But there is Home Hardware, the Dollar Tree. There's also Metro. Metro's good, but I prefer the independent grocer by Northgate Mall. Basically, wherever you can get optimum points. Independent grocer is sort of like a Loblaws for smaller towns. They put a bunch of Loblaws in big cities, and then if you have a smaller town where you don't need many different grocery stores, you just have one independent grocer, and that pretty much covers it. Yeah, well, we're not doing school or work or anything while I'm here, so I might as well be streaming. Yeah, well, we're gonna have the whole day covered in about 3 streams. A couple hours each, you know. We have the sunrise down. Now we just have to last until sunset. That'll be about 20 coffees, please. Kelvin, this is the Nipissing Plaza. Nipissing, it's on the southern end of North Bay. Hey, there's a transit bus. North Bay Transit. Look at that. The workshop. And Champions Off-Track Betting. If you like horse racing, this might be your place. Kelvin says the Power Shift, the Electrification Expo is about to start. Oh, where's that going to be? In North Bay? All right, have a great day at work, Brad. Maybe we'll see you later. If not, thanks for being in the chats. And Brad, we're almost done the stream, so you're not missing much. Oh, in London, Kelvin. Very nice. Are you gonna make a recording of that? Because it sounds like a pretty fun expo. I'd love to see that. Stronach Arena in London there. Sounds fun. Hey, Jazz0505. Yeah, you pretty much seen everything, Brad. I guess maybe you missed like the first 20 minutes, but there's nothing really there anyway. Good morning, Jazz. You'll have to rewatch the stream, unfortunately, because I am ending really soon. But not to worry, like I said, I'll be live later around noon or 1 p.m. for a couple hours. And then I'll also be live in the nighttime sunset stream. So everyone that was on stream and chatting or lurking, thank you for coming out. It's been a pleasure hanging with you guys. Jesus Christ, can't cross the street anywhere now. Too damn busy. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something here. Oh, hey, Jazz is also a moderator. Look at all the moderators assembling. I do have to give it to Juanita though. Juanita was first. We are going to end off the stream on a very beautiful site, Lake Nipissing and the islands. Here on the beach. As I try not to get my socks full of sand. Thank you guys for coming out this morning, especially Phuket Walk Alex. He was here since almost the very start. Thank you for all the support, super chats, and if I did not react to a membership or such, that's because Moblin doesn't show it. Oh yeah, thanks for all the thumbs up. Drop a comment if you're watching the replay. And subscribe if you're new. Here's our view. Nice calm lake. North Bay, y'all. All right, let's see if I can end this properly. Enjoy the totally outdated outro. I'll need to update some copyright-free music and videos for the intro and outro for the stream, as well as a new Be Right Back screen. So apologies, I don't have a good screen right now, but I will update it as soon as I get home. Double the amount money hits button, says Janice. Amen to that. I will catch you all very soon. Ciao for now.